Welcome, hello friends of the Yoga Room. I am Emily. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to begin with 3 breaths, and I'm going to use my little diagram here for our deep breaths. So let me get in here really close. So let us inhale. Just think and feel the expansion, and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale a huge breath. And as you exhale, settle into place. Let us come to the top of the mat as we ground our feet. Spreading the toes wide and turn the palms forward here, just in rejoice and openness, in connection here. Lift the toes again and spread them from the outside to the inside. Physically or mentally brush upwards on the back of your neck as though there's some little hooks underneath the base of your skull. And then take the elbows back a little bit farther so you can really feel the gentle expansion here across the heart and the rib cage. Now, without force today, but just gentleness and invitation from the body, let's open up a little bit more through this pose and everyone here as we move through our practice. So breathing in, taking the arms up this time, and then pulling the elbows back and down. And as you do so, drop the tops of the shoulders and drop the jaw. Inhale to reach up, and then even back a little bit, lifting upwards through the chest. And as you exhale, pull the elbows back and down, and softly drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Let the arms help your head up as you take the arms up and your head, lifting up the chest. And then as you pull the elbows back and down, comfortably bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Find that moment of ease in the neck. Letting the arms come up, let that assist your head to come up. And dive to a forward fold. Allow the knees to bend. And take a moment to feel gravity here in this place of your position. Let the weight of your head just come to the forefront of your attention, maybe even taking your fingertips to bring a little extra weight and acknowledgement here through the spine and the nerves. The knees can be soft to begin with here. And using your arms, assist your head to rock, yes. And using your arms, maybe help your head to shake no. And then back to center again with larger movements. And then allowing your arms to relax down. Let's bring the hands gently touching the shins, and then to press back through the thighs, lifting up the back of the neck and the chest forward. And then let that all relax again. Let's do this a few times. So with knees bent and spine relaxed, and then we're going to grow upwards with the palms gently on the shins, the sit bones pressing back, the crown of the head open, the back of the neck to the ceiling, the chest forward, and relax. Bend the knees and relax a little bit deeper into this forward bend Uttanasana. And then once again, let the breath find the length of the spine of tabletop. And then exhale, relax. Let's continue to walk back into a table position, lowering on hands and knees, and start to invite the spine to fluctuate here in flexion and extension. So just working out any stiffness. And let the movement be your own, the pace here be your own. Just noticing where you're starting to feel a little resistance, and then go ahead and move from there. Just allowing the body to open at its own comfortable pace. So let's draw the knees back and pressing in, remember, to the base of the fingers as well, so we don't have all the pressure into the heel of the palm. We're going to lower down to a plank here just from the knees. And I want you to think of drawing the front of the hip bones and the lowest ribs together towards the navel. Now go ahead and pull the hips back into devotional as we relax the heels and hips close together. And inhale, coming up, just extending here through the tailbone and through the chest. The back of the neck is still reaching to the skies, and we're also remembering to press into the base of the fingers, not just the heel of the palm. And breathing back, letting the forehead rest. And with an in-breath, drawing up again, consciousness on how we press through the palms. Maybe turning your nose side to side. Maybe lifting the chest a little more. And exhaling back into devotional pose. Downward dog, let's inhale a long spine, tucking the toes under. Let's bring the distance between the feet a little more than hip distance. And take a moment to just shift your weight left and right. Make sure you've got easement of the wrists, that you're really pressing in to the full square of the palm. And now lifting and lowering the heels with your breath, visualizing that expansive ball that we used at the beginning to really visualize the expansiveness three-dimensionally of your breath with every movement. And now walking the feet forward all the way to the very top of the mat, and bend your knees as needed. So bend your knees even more. Let's take the arms back and up. Again, shake your head out so you can feel the gentleness of the neck. And then let the fingertips draw down and up and into a gentle heart opener. Pulling the elbows back and down. Let's continue this into a chest opener position where we interlace the fingers and the elbows are nicely bent. And then lift the chest. Turn the elbow points back and very slowly see if the elbows will straighten. All right, so shift your weight into the feet. Just checking in with your balance and releasing any stiffness from the deep shoulder and heart stretch. Try to slow your position. Slow the movement. And grounding through both feet, bend at the elbows. Inhale, drawing the heart up. Now feel a lift of the rib cage. Exhaling the arms down. And we're going to go ahead and take the hands to the rib cage. And as you inhale, pick up the rib cage. And as you exhale, relax and drop the tops of the shoulders. Inhale again, pick up the rib cage. And exhale, drop
the tops of the shoulders. So one more time, inhale, feel this lift through the rib cage. And exhale, dropping the tops of the shoulders. So maintain that lift of the spine. And we'll take the arms forward and up, feeling the lift of the rib cage, up and open, and diving to a forward bend. Good. So now with the shoulders, go ahead and roll up to the earlobes. Let's step the right foot back for warrior one. So inhale, drawing up. Go ahead and press into the outer right foot. Find just the perfect spot, left knee over the heel. See how you make minute changes in balance and relaxation, bringing the hands to heart and back up. Now feel as though you're lifting through the armpits and through the triceps. And then as you exhale, bringing the hands to the heart and maybe inch the front foot forward a little bit. Inhale up and open. And as you bring the hands to the heart, drop the jaw and take the left foot forward. Let's open the heart and arms up for warrior two, remembering to keep the left knee or whichever front you have directly over the heel and not moving inside of the heel. So taking huge breaths, feel as though you're inhaling and lifting the rib cage, and you're exhaling, dropping the shoulders. Let's bring hands to hips. And slowly feeling the stretch as you turn the navel and chest forward again towards the front foot. Inhale, taking the arms forward and up. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down, and then continue to lunge. So we're going to swivel the right heel straight back and go ahead and lower into a lunge that feels comfortable. Now inhale, straighten the front leg, make any adjustments you need to, and exhale, lunge. Now I've got a block here, and if you have a block or something to put your hands on, go ahead, just to help reach the floor a little bit easier. Inhale, straighten the front leg, and then exhale, bend. Inhale, straightening the front leg, lengthening the spine, and then exhale, lunge. Step the right foot forward, and then relax over the legs once again. Now if your spine is starting to feel a little looser, bring your hands behind your legs and hug in just a little more. If you're not ready for that yet, just bend your knees and dangle. We're going to inhale, press into the feet, and draw up. Good. Pull the elbows back and down. Drop the jaw, the tops of the shoulders. Interlace the hands. Now work your hands up a little bit, and again, using the backs of the hands to help lift the chest. So you're really kind of inching the hands up pretty high to help lift and open the heart. Just really working on our posture and our deep breaths. Good. Continue to inhale, lift the rib cage with the assistance of the hands in this position. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and straighten the arms. And we'll release the hands. Inhale, taking the arms up. And exhale, with a very long and straight spine, dive to a forward bend. Allow your legs and heart to come close together. Now we're going to go ahead and find that nice straight spine. We've got support in the belly, and then we're going to fold and set the left foot back into the position of warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. All right, so let's inhale and draw up. You can walk the hands up the leg if that's more stabilizing. All right, so let us find our position here as we exhale, adjusting the right knee directly over the heel, pressing the back outer foot into the floor, and then just bring hands to heart. Okay, so drop the jaw and the tops of the shoulders. So inhale, drawing up. And then as you exhale, we're going to go ahead and sink into the lunge a little bit more. So maybe inching the front toes forward, allowing the knee to find that spot directly over the heel. Checking in with the back foot, spreading the toes. Inhale up. And exhale, settling in. So feel the stability, the strength of the legs. Inhale up. Exhale. Just maintaining that focus. Inhale up. Pulling the elbows back and down. And continuing to lunge. So let's go ahead and swivel the left heel back. We need to come up for our warrior two. So sorry. Go ahead and bring the back foot at an angle again. Draw the belly in. Drawing up and opening up for our warrior two. Opening up hips and shoulders. Still keeping the right knee out and over the heel. So we need to really check in with that front leg or the right knee, whichever one's in front. And we're lifting up the rib cage and we're dropping the shoulders. So if it helps, just bring your back hand, fingertips underneath the skull, and just feel a lift at the base of the skull. Just decompressing through the spine. Keep the eyes focused. Inhale, open. It helps to even turn the palms up a little bit, just for a little extra openness and drop of the shoulders. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. And we're just going to slowly guide and invite the belly button to turn back forward, honoring here the adjustment of the hip. Opening the heart. Inhale. We'll pull the elbows back and down, and then now come into lunge again. So we're going to swivel the left heel straight back and dropping the jaw into lunge. All right, so drop the shoulders back as well. Inhale and straighten the front leg until you feel a good stretch, wherever that is for you. And we're going to exhale, lunge. So I want you to think about just massaging here your body, the connective tissues. Inhale, lengthening, opening. Exhale, slowing and deepening. Inhale, straightening up. So a slow massage here. Massage of the breath, moving in to the organs, flushing. Good. So we're going to work the back foot up to the top of the mat, dangle into a forward fold. And now take the hand to the opposite elbow and just shift a little bit left and right. I'm going to widen my feet so that I don't tip over to the side. But shift the elbows left and right. Relax the back of the neck even more. That's always very important to the full surrender and the depth of the pose. So let's move underneath the shoulder blades a little bit by taking the elbows left and right. Good, now let's bend the knees. And then pulling in the belly, working from the center of the foot. Inhale, coming up. Drawing all the way up. Good, let's lift and open the heart again. Pull the elbows back and down. And this time we'll just release the arms. Coming forward with wide feet and swinging the arms. So allow the arms just to acknowledge here the kidneys. I want you to think about exhaling from the liver. and really detox with this exhalation. So kind of lengthen the breath here, amp up the breath a little bit, and exhale from the liver, awakening the detoxification process here of the kidneys. Huge breaths. Be a little dramatic here in your breath, allowing your arms really to swivel around and touch the body, kind of hug around. Start to lift one heel, kind of loosen any stiffness, the ankles and feet. All right, so slowing down and finding our Tadasana, our mountain pose, our alignment as we do so. So lift here, the arch of the foot as you lift the big toe, the little toes, try to spread the little toe out and lower the other toes. And let's breathe in, taking the arms up, a huge breath. Good, and exhale, dive to a forward bend. Shaking your head out. I'm going to swivel around, so come over to the top of the mat, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet back. So first, plant through the palms. Remember, we're paying full attention to the square of the palms, not just pressing into the heel of the palms. So try to really press into the full length across the base of the fingers. Think about also pressing into the inner edges of the palms, between the index finger and the thumb. And now turn, so when you bend the elbow points turn back to the feet. To give lots of room for the head and neck. And we're going to lower the knees. Slowly continue here into a plank posture from the knees. So lifting, offering the heart forward. Let us lower down. Okay. So let's bring the hands underneath the elbows. And we're just going to very subtly awaken here the back muscles, but taking our time. So flex here through the feet and press out through the heels. Let's keep the toes down, but lift the knees. And we're going to take some weight off of the palms, though still keeping the palms down. Let's take some weight off of the hands. Let the elbows squeeze together and lengthen the back of the neck. Okay, so slowly take some weight off the toes. And once you're ready, lift the toes. And once you're ready, lift the hands. But still lengthen out the tailbone and still lengthen out the crown of the head and the back of the neck. So let us press the arms forward, and it's okay if the chest lowers a little bit. Good, pull the elbows back and squeeze them together. Good, a breath to reach through the spine, through the limbs. Inhale, drawing back. Lift the back of the hands to the skies and reaching once again. Good, bring the hands back and let's come to Sphinx pose. So widen the feet a little bit more. Parallel the forearms. The palms down, equal distance between the fingers. So we're really mindful of how our grounding part of the pose is our foundation here, really rooting, being mindful of every part of the body. So we're not just cranking our head back or moving too fast into the pose. We just want to invite here a little bit, a little depth. Now let us scoop the right shoulder forward and turn back and look over the left shoulder at the left foot. And then inhale, coming up to center. Exhale, scooping the left shoulder far forward, turning round back at the right foot. Good, inhale, coming up. Once again, go ahead and twist and stretch the upper back. Inhale, and other side. Good, coming back to center. Let's go ahead and
Slowly release, bring the knees to touching. Now pull the belly in, connecting the front of the ribs and the front of the pelvis together. Push into the hands. Devotional. Let's go ahead and stretch back. My leg here. And devotional pose. I just have my left leg out because I'm honoring my knee a bit. But I want to give my other leg a full flexion. Good. Coming up to hands and knees, inhale and exhale. So a few cat-cow postures, but I want you to move a little slower and a little deeper here. I want you to press into the hands and create a little more depth on a subtle level. Where can you squeeze out a little more stiffness? Good. We're going to go ahead and stay on the floor here. To a seated position, and let's flex the feet, and we're going to stack knees and heels. So you can put your left leg on top, and we can mirror here, but the feet are flexed. If it is uncomfortable to put your foot on top of the knee, put the left leg in front in easy sitting position. It's okay, go ahead and put the foot on top, and if you need any support, take any pillow that you've got or your yoga block, anything that you've got, just to support probably the top knee a little bit. Or if the other leg is tender, then go ahead and support the knee that needs the support. So however this is for you. But let's bring one hand to the heart, and then the other hand, I just want you to kind of inch to the back side of your body as high as you can. And hugging gently with both hands, I want you to find the balance. Find the balance, just rock a little bit forward and back. I want you just to kind of feel balanced inside of yourself. Feel balanced inside of your heart, of your emotions, of your spine. Just rock and soothe your body. Find the most comfortable location of the shoulders over the pelvis. And then the neck. So try to take any effort away from where your head is located. Just find that position of the least amount of effort. So maintain that as you release the back hand and the front hand. Go ahead and turn your palms to face up. And maintaining the balance here, front and back. I want you to feel a lift of the rib cage and a relaxation of the tops of the shoulders. So I know this is all very subtle and gentle work, kind of tedious, but you know, this is where we need to maintain our posture and our alignment. Inhale again, lift the rib cage, and exhale, relax the tops of the shoulders. We're now going to take this into a twist of the top leg. So twisting around to your left, or whichever one is your top leg. Now again, I want you to exhale from the organs. Inhale to lengthen the spine, into the belly, into the stomach. And then as you exhale, massage and exhale from the organs. So as you twist around, keep the neck easy. Inhale to lengthen buoyantly the spine. Exhale from the organs, detox and twist. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Now we're going to very softly release. Okay, so support the top of the leg.
And release it. Okay, let's straighten out the legs for a minute. Roll around your ankles. Maybe head side to side. All right. And we'll switch sides. Okay. So your left leg on the bottom, your right leg on top, either simply crossed in front or foot stuck on top of the knee. Flexing at the feet, flexing at the toes. We're staying awake through the entire body. Now this time, we're going to take the hand, and let's go ahead and do opposite. So the opposite hand to the front, but this time we're going to do the belly and the lower back. Again, if you're having pressure or any awkwardness in the knees, just put your cushion underneath the knees. Either knee is fine. So look within and start to feel the holding of your hands, the hugging on the exhalation, the comfort of your organs, of your lower back. Backhand can be at whatever spot kind of feels like it needs a little extra attention. Exhale, hug the front hand in a little bit. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, hugging and lifting. So lifting up away from the pelvis. Let the hands adjust, of giving you the strength and the guidance. Now check in with the upper back, the shoulders, and the neck and jaw. Inhale, hugging in, lift. So feel the hands drawing in, drawing a lift of the spine. Good, let's do so one more time. Hugging in, lifting up, just with that self-guidance and adjustment. So we're going to exhale, relax the hands. Find that ease, find the balance. Again, if you would like, lift up on the base of the skull. And we're going to twist to the right. All right. So we're going to inhale and find the length. And as you exhale, we're going to exhale from the organs and twist around to the right or into the top leg. Inhale, press into the back hand. Help to find the length. Exhale. Exhale, exhale from the organs. Add a little bit more of the twisting, the flushing. Again, we're moving here, pretty subtle. Not big or dramatic movements. But just tuning into the subtleties of how we hold ourselves, how we are feeling. Tuning into that subtleness of posture, of support, but also surrender. Again, slow it down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, one more twist. And we're going to support ourselves as we come out. So let the arms assist. Very slow movements. Good. Support the upper leg. Go ahead and release it. And the lower leg. Let's come to our backs. I'm going to take the legs around to the end of the mat. And lengthen the spine, lowering vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Now feel your back release and flatten on the floor. So it's ideal not to have a big pillow underneath your head. We want to find the alignment of the ear and the shoulder. But if this is too much and your spine needs the support, I don't want you like this either. So maybe have a support or a roll underneath your neck. Just something gentle to support you. rocking left and right. Just acknowledging here a hug of the organs, a gentle massage of the kidneys. Keep the right knee into the chest and go ahead and release the left leg. And as you exhale, I want you to hug the right knee in pretty close. As close as it feels comfortable. Working the shoulder blades down the spine, working the ears away from the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. So we're going to turn now the right knee out and walk the hands to the right foot. So go ahead and support onto the right foot. Exhale, pull the belly in, connecting the front pelvis and ribs together. Glide the left heel so the knee is bent. And we're now into a figure four stretch. So your hands can be however it feels comfortable in this stretch today. I have my foot a little higher up on the left leg. Oftentimes we have our right arm between the legs, so that's just fine as well. But you're supporting the left leg however is comfortable. We're dropping the jaw upon the exhalation, so we're getting a little stretch here to the hips and the knees. Rocking a bit. Now if it feels comfortable, go ahead and inch the right foot higher on the leg, on the left hip today. Just moving it a little higher. And we're gonna keep the right shoulder on the floor, but we're gonna tip the lower spine and the legs in a twist. So flexing the right foot, keep the left hand on the left leg, and just tip the lower body over to the left so the legs can relax on the floor. All right, so we've got a little bit of a twist going on. Take the left hand just to support the left leg so it stays close in to the body. Or you can hold on to the right ankle, is just fine. Now really try to ground through the right foot. So we want a little bit of a stretch, a hip opener. We want to stretch the kind of massage and lengthen up here the IT band. So that's always very, typically very tight and tender. So you can massage it a little bit, but you might feel some ropes in there, some knots, some tenderness. It's a good idea to really work on stretching that and keeping it in good shape. It helps the knee, helps the hips. So we're going to bring the hands to the knees and support coming back up. All right, so release the left leg, release the right leg. Let's go ahead and take the legs straight up. Circle the ankles around. Go ahead and do the arms as well. Huge breaths. Take your fingers wide as you can. Go ahead and interlace, turn the palms up. Put the thumbs inside the palms, 4 fingers over the thumb, and big circles, keeping the elbows straight. And the other direction. So let's bring the left knee now into the chest and slowly take the right leg straight on the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. So let's stay here for a moment, acknowledging the support of the floor. Exhale, drawing in, hugging the left leg in. Exhale, dropping the jaw. Now, what's going on with your breath? Go ahead and acknowledge the long, smooth quality of your breath. And we're going to go ahead and walk the hands around to the left foot. All right, inhale, drawing the front of the pelvis and the low ribs together. Let's glide the right leg bent. Again, we're coming into your figure four stretch, so you can bring the left foot as high as it feels comfortable on your leg today. So a little bit deeper of a figure four stretch. If you need to, go ahead and bring the foot up a little higher. If you need to, support just the left leg so we can get that stretch of the left hip and knee. If it feels comfortable, hold on to the right leg. Maybe do a little shifting around, keeping the breath moving here through the lower back. Just waiting for that release, that invitation. We're going to go ahead and tip the lower body over until the left foot is flat on the floor outside of the right hip. So keeping the left shoulder on the floor, tip the legs over until we're in a little twist over to the right, bringing the right leg over to support. And the hand to support the right leg so the foot stays in place, where you can just hold the left ankle up close by the hip. All right, so just think of the standing position of the left foot. Enjoy the little twist, but really feel this hip opener. And stretch of the iliotibial band here. So maybe doing a little acknowledgement of this part of the body, maybe some circles. See if you can find those tender areas. It's not too hard. If there's some little ropes in there, little tight balls, just kind of find those and massage them out a little bit. They'll be very tender. But be gentle. But release those areas. Release the body. Maybe massage the knee a little bit. So we're exhaling from this area of the body that we're detoxing from, that we're stretching. Really concentrating on the breath, releasing as needed. Okay, so one hand to each knee. Go ahead and support the legs coming up and release in right and left leg. Very good. So let's go ahead and circle the ankles around. Start walking the hands up to the ankles. And let's lift up, interlace your fingers around the pinky toe. Bring your head back. And as you exhale, pull the elbows back to the ribs. Inhale, open the heart, pulling the elbows back. And exhale, pulling gently the elbows back towards the low ribs. So if you would like, first, draw the belly in, lifting nose towards the toes. Lengthen head away from the shoulders.
And we'll support, bringing the knees back together. So shifting right and left. And then bringing the feet down. Okay, so let's practice a little bridge pose. Bringing the feet parallel and as close into the body as it feels comfortable. So we're going to inhale and extend through the tailbone. Press evenly through the feet and go ahead and lift. Bring your hands up, lengthen the back of the neck, place your shoulders, let the shoulders be far away from the ears. And exhale, go ahead and press into the feet again. So the chin's coming into the chest. Inhale, open, press into the feet. The belly open. Exhale, keep the depth, keep the strength. Hug the knees together. Lengthen the back of the neck again. So concentrate on a breath. That's depth, control. Slowly alternate lifting the heels. Bring the hands to the hips, and we're going to help to press gently and lengthen the lumbar spine as we lower. Good, so a deep breath. Bring the fingertips up, lengthen the back of the neck again, picking up the back of the skull, lengthening it, taking the arms down to sides, palms facing up, the belly sink in. Glide one leg straight and the other. If you have a prop and you'd like to put it underneath your knees or your calves, the hamstrings would be fine. But let us come into this time where our body can really absorb the benefits of the poses, the flushing, concentrate on your breath and let it move deeply through you. Breathe here with purpose. So feel this circular breath moving through your body. Concentrating on really letting your body flush and release upon the exhalation. So be genuine here in your release. Be sincere as you really allow your body to settle into place. To find the corners of your body where you can relax more deeply. If there are sounds in your environment or any distractions, allow those to be there. All while you keep the focus on this moment. Control the ease of your breath. Observe the shifts, the releases. Observe the evolution of your relaxation. One body part, one thought, relaxing another. A rippling effect through your body. So let go and relax. Allowing the intuitive healing qualities of your body to take over. Move away from your thoughts and shift into the energy of your body. What it knows intuitively. The wisdom of the body itself. Find its own perfect balance. Find its own optimal health. Shift into the energy of the base of your heart and let it connect you with all of creation. So acknowledge your breath. And let your thoughts move back in with gentleness and welcome, but without judgment. Open up your palms. And then as you exhale, start to awaken, bringing the low ribs and the front of the hip bones together, and glide one heel up, pull the belly in, support, glide the other knee up. So let's bring the knees into the chest. Lift nose to knees and open up the back. Draw awareness into the belly. And roll over to your side, adjusting hand to pillow your head. So following your breath, let's come up to a tall Sukhasana, easy seated position. So with or without the use of your hands and the front and back of your body, find the balance. Find the alignment. Move more intuitively throughout your day today. Paying close attention to your joints, your muscles, your posture. And breathing in, let's take it all in. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for connecting here in a little slower paced, a little more intention. Namaste. Thank you for connecting with me. I connect with you. We are one. Have a wonderful day.